Hey everybody, so this is another update on the Infinity Verse, which is a fanfiction series me and my friend Jason Voorhees 2011 have been working on. And the New Frontier, the first story, which was more like a big prequel to this whole universe, was officially done. It finished up about a couple days ago. You guys can still go back and check that out, along with another story that's still ongoing and will probably still be ongoing depending on ideas, and I'll get to that in a moment. But yeah, we've now officially gotten to the first main story into the Infinity Verse. For those wondering what I'm talking about, the Infinity Verse is, like I said, a fanfiction series that my friend and I, Jason Voorhees 2011, that being the friend, this is basically a fanfiction shared universe of multiple properties put together into one shared fanfiction universe, or should I say multiverse, because there is other shows in here that couldn't really work in a single Earth. So some of these, like RWBY and My Hero Academia and a few others, those are in the multiverse of this storyline. So yeah, and in New Frontier, this basically set up all the different plot points we were going to use in this shared multiverse. But this is the first official story to kick things off, and it is the Dark Phoenix. Yeah. So also in Infinity Verse is that what we do is take classic and memorable Marvel and DC stories and readapt them into like these cool shared crossover kind of universes. So the first one we're doing is the Dark Phoenix Saga. Yeah, Dark Phoenix Saga. And you're probably thinking, whoa, really? That's going to be your first big story, is the Dark Phoenix Saga? Yeah, this is definitely like a big game changer, of course, like much like in the comics. And even though this universe has just been recently established, we were like, yeah, just because it's just got established doesn't mean it's a status quo. We're not trying to do like a Marvel and DC thing. We're not where everything goes back to status quo at some point or another. This, like a real universe, keeps changing. So yeah. But don't worry, we're not going to Game of Thrones everybody. We are not going to, like, Game of Thrones every single person out there in this story. But there are going to be some deaths here and there, but like I said, we're not going to be like George R. R. Martin and murder every person of importance. But yeah. So, the story of this version is that the Phoenix has come back to this universe. And it is looking for a new host, and that's the whole first half of the story, is it trying to reach Earth so it can reach a new host. And the universe's heroes, and even some of the villains, the heroes and villains, the heroes want to try to stop the Phoenix from reaching Earth and taking a host, while the villains are like, maybe get here and we can do something with it. So that's the plan as it is with the first half of the story. When it does get, the Phoenix does get a host, then shit really hits the fan. And I don't want to go too deep into this. The first chapter is out. You guys can click the link below and check out the story. You guys can go in the link below and check out the first chapter, and also check out, if you haven't already, go to Jason Voorhees 2011's fanfiction page, which is called The Bane of Humanity, and you guys can check out the other two stories, the first being New Frontier, which kicked off the Infinity Verse, and the other storyline called Infinity Verse Spotlights, which is actually was inspired for us by Transformer Spotlights, which for those were like these one-and-done stories that focused on different Autobots and Decepticons. And in here, this focuses on, these are different like one-shot stories, but some of them will have interconnecting parts told from different perspectives of characters. So far, that Infinity Verse Spotlights has 3 chapters. The first 2 were written by me, and those chapters are, the first one is about Jet Jaguar, and the second one is about Dipper Pines. Now, the third story is about the Assassin Predator from The Predator, but don't worry, Jason actually redid stuff from The Predator to basically make it a little more tolerable. He took inspiration from The Predator and did stuff that was better than what was done in The Predator. And that is not only the third story, but it's also the start of a 2-part that is going to be concluded in the second part of the story, which is going to focus on Lucy from the anime Elfen Lied. So you guys can also check out Infinityverse Spotlights. This has been a gas of making this huge shared universe. I've been really happy to be a part of this, and you guys so far, the feedback from those who have already read it, have also been really enjoying this. So hopefully we can keep going with this and make something really cool of it. So like I said, the link is below for Dark Phoenix, but if you're a little confused by it, just go to the fanfiction page for called The Bane of Humanity, that's Jason's fanfiction page, and go check out New Frontier for it. And then you guys can check out the Spotlight stories as well. So yeah, like I said, just click the link below and enjoy yourselves from there. And yeah, just give a review to Jason. Jason and I really appreciate it. And once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later.